Before we start, please watch my previous video. The link will be in the description.
Earlier this season on Jeopardy, there was a competitive game that nearly ended in a tie. In the final Jeopardy category, Myths and Legends, I went over how Jeff Myers risked $2,001 to beat Molly's current score by $1, and Molly risking everything to tie three-day champion Andrew He, who also risked $1. Jeopardy uploaded Overheard on Set. Tonight's game could have been a tie. There was almost a tie in the National College Championship. So back in January, I felt obligated to talk about the National College Championship as I went over the Professors Tournament. I didn't have access to the College Championship, and I thought, that's fine, I don't need to keep track of everything. I should give myself a break. Then I saw a video that caught my attention. Two students are tied and both bet it all. Jeopardy, National College Championship. Posted on the ABC channel instead of Jeopardy's YouTube channel. Ties on Jeopardy are extremely rare, so let's take a quick look. The final Jeopardy category was word origins. The question was, in 1793, a French clergyman called the destruction of libraries and sculptures this, using the name of a 5th century tribe. The Jeopardy Think Music is also different in this competition. It's a tuba cover, while the current Think Music is a piano arrangement, I think. So the two contestants were tied for first place at 8,400. Both bet it all, yet only one of them answered correctly. That in itself is a twist when you think about it. The ABC News channel also posted a tight semifinal matchup goes to a tiebreaker, Jeopardy National College Championship. And it's a ladies' night. The final Jeopardy category was historic structures. The question was, in 1100, the Bishop of Durham became the first prisoner here, and after plying his guard with wine, became the first to escape. I feel bad I can't even answer the college questions right. The answer was the Tower of London. That is correct. He escaped using a rope smuggled to him in a gallon of wine. All three contestants answered correctly, and all three contestants bet everything. I guess I missed it on a lot. Liz Feltner and Kristen Donegan were tied at 11,000 before Final Jeopardy, so when they bet everything, they both went to 22,000. So now they have to break the tie, which is introduced as a Final Jeopardy category, yet plays as single and double Jeopardy. The tiebreaker category was the fine arts. The question was, a 1920s trip to France inspired him to compose An American in Paris. It's George Gershwin. I used to listen to An American in Paris all the time. George Gershwin also composed Rhapsody in Blue, which I also listen to so often. So I knew the tiebreaker category and not the Final Jeopardy category. Liz covered her mouth as the question was being read, indicating she did know the answer. I noticed they both buzzed in, and I felt so bad for Kristen. Liz covered her mouth again in excitement when she won. She's now a finalist. I haven't even kept track of how long this has been going on, and I guess this is when the championship concludes. Around a week later, there was an actual tie after Final Jeopardy also. Originally, I was just going to talk about the tie and the college championship until yesterday's game when there was also a tie. The Jeopardy YouTube channel posted Final Jeopardy, play characters, and a tiebreaker. So that should tell you the Final Jeopardy category was play characters. The question was, a 1949 review noted the wrong formulas for success of this character and fatal misconceptions about his place in the scheme of things. The answer was Willie Noman from the production of Death of a Salesman. Henry Rozicki bet everything, which took his final score to 34,000. Christine Whelchel wagered 15,000, which also took her score to 34,000. To add to the twist, Ken told her she only had to wager 15,001. Now they have to play a tiebreaker game. The tiebreaker category was flowers. The question was, after its inclusion in a 1915 poem, this red flower became a symbol of fallen World War I soldiers. Christine Busden answered, "What is poppy?" and won the game. Christine, you are our new Jeopardy champion, cancer-free, and $34,000 richer. Jeopardy posted about the anecdote of Christine surviving cancer, which I'll link in the description. She was diagnosed last year in March of 2021 and took the Jeopardy test right after her diagnosis. She got the audition the day before her surgery in May. Oh, after I typed this, I noticed a certain coincidence. I'll talk about that more in an upcoming video, as I already started to get off track by mentioning the cancer diagnosis. This was the first Jeopardy tie in regular season play since January of 2021. I keep seeing the video on my recommended. I guess in a way it's a haunting reminder that I never talked about it. January 2021 was 6.5 months before I started commenting on Jeopardy champion Matt Amodio and posting about Jeopardy as frequently as I've been doing these past few months. I might as well take a look at it now. The tie took place on January 22nd, 2021. This was 2 weeks after the final taping of Alex Trebek aired. Ken Jennings was the first guest host, which is funny since he's seen 2 of the ties happen. Neither the Final Jeopardy nor the question are shown in the clip posted to Jeopardy's YouTube account. It goes straight to their answers. Brian, Chang, and Jack were already tied for first place at $18,800 before Final Jeopardy. Whatever the question was, the answer was Captain Cook, not to be confused with Captain Hook, which Jack and Brian answered correctly, and they wagered all $18,800, taking them to $37,600. We go to our returning champion, Brian Chang, who also had $18,800, making this a very tricky wagering scenario. All the contestants bet it all. Just like the college championship. The tiebreaker category was history. The question was, in October 1961, Stalin's body was removed from display in this other man's tomb. Brian answered, "Who is Lenin?" and won that game. He won a 4-day total of $88,102. The clip includes the overheard on set, and I'm surprised Jeopardy didn't upload overheard on set when Christine won, since it was a tie. They uploaded it on January 22nd of last year, and when it was almost a tie in November. So that confused me a bit. Jeopardy ties are always a rare circumstance that make for serious and competitive games that increase the intensity for the audience and the contestants. Congratulations to Christine. We'll see her again tonight. And I wish her the best of luck in her journey. And as always, thank you for watching.